This story is brought to you by HelloDearReader.com.
Well, Joey, it's time for me to retire. I've got one more show to do, and then you will take over the family business, Joe said to his 20-year-old grandson. I don't think I'm ready, Grandpa Joe, Joey said. Don't you mind that, boy? We'll talk after the show. Joe Williams V was the greatest since his dad Joe Williams IV retired. That night, he played the greatest show of his career. He played his hits and a few that were his favorites. People clapped, cheered, and cried. The show would be known as one of the top concerts of all time. After the show, Joe sat down in his dressing room. He felt the fatigue of the concert, but he was happy. This was the way to end a lifelong career. Joey knocked and then entered. Brought my guitar like you asked. He sat his guitar case on the floor and sat across from Joe. Good. It should be your daddy doing this, but since we lost him. He paused, sadness etched across his face. I've been keeping the music alive. But I'm old, Joey, and I need to pass this knowledge on to you. Joey opened his guitar case and gently pulled out his guitar. He got comfortable with this instrument across his lap. Like every Sunday after church, he was ready to play with his grandpa. Joe played, and then Joey joined. There was a stark difference in their performance. Joey was good, but Joe was the best. After a few songs, Joe put down his guitar. Okay, Joey. It's time for me to teach you. Joey waited in anticipation. Old Joe sat and looked at his guitar. Finally, the older man said, All right, old friend, it's time to move on. Joey sat confused until Joe's guitar glowed. The white light reached out from the old guitar to the new one. Then Joey's guitar began to glow. Now then, the old musician said. That's the spirit of music. It's been with us for generations, and it's why we have only one great musician per generation. It was supposed to be your daddy's, but... Old Joe picked up his guitar again and began to play. It wasn't the same as before. He was good, but no longer as great as he was. Joe picked up his and began to play as well. He was good, and now he was the best.
Hope you enjoyed the story. Please like and share. See more stories at HelloDearReader.com.